to the channel for another video. I hope you guys are doing great, man. It's a hot day here in Florida, man. It's a hot day. It's May, and it's already too hot. So if you are new to the channel, I have an IS350, which I would say 98% of the videos on this channel is about this car. And we also have the 2022 GX460, which today I will tell you guys this stuff I don't I wouldn't say hate or dislike. I would say that things that I wish that could have been better. All right, guys, let's make it happen. Now, as you can see, we have nice LED headlights, LED daytime warning lights, and LED fog lights as well. But if you look up here, you see that ugly amber light is the turn signal, like your hazard light, and it just doesn't make sense here. Like you have LED here, LEDs up there, and then you have this thing right here that looks like it's from like the 80s, 90s, or it's just it just doesn't make sense at all. I feel like the Lexus could have integrated the turn signals up here instead of down here, and it looks ugly and I do not like it at all. It's just not that it bothers me, but I feel like instead of using this light right here, it would have been better up here. Now the next thing is tires. Now for the price of this car, it's not a car, it's a truck. So this car has the Premium Plus package with the sport design and the captain chairs. Now the tires are trash. That's just my opinion. Even my wife, she's not a car person, and she even told me that she doesn't like how the tires feel. Like they just have no grips at all. Now I was gonna buy like no rims and tires to put on it, and my wife was like, well, let's just use these first, and then once we need new tires, we'll just change everything at once. And I was like, okay, maybe that's a better idea, and that's why these tires are still here. Now it's not a big deal, you can always get better tires, but I'm just saying for the price of that car, I feel like the tires could have been a little bit better. Now the next thing is brakes. Now this thing weighs 5,500 pounds, and I feel like the brakes, they're weak, and I don't like how they feel. They do not stop the car quick enough. I feel like for the size of this car, the brakes could have been better, but I feel like I can't blame the brakes much. It's because of the tires. Believe it or not, you can have the best brakes, but if your tires aren't that good, remember, tires, yeah, when you press your brake, it stopped the car, but tires is what really stopped that car. So if your tires don't have good grips, then the brakes won't feel good either. All right, next up is the trunk. Now there's nothing wrong with here, but the only problem is when you go grocery shopping, you just that. Let's see if your house is on a hill, like here in Florida. Even my house is like in a little hill. You got your driveway on a hill and is your house. So let's see if you have all your food and stuff, like your groceries in here, because of the way this is. The trunk goes like this. It's like a little hill. So when you drive in, everything here just slide down against your door. Now, if you decide to park on the driveway and then you open this door, literally everything out here will just fall on the ground. Now, if you have your net up with bags in there, then there's more bags here. When you open the door, everything will be against the net like this. So what we do when we go food shopping, like grocery shopping, I usually just pack up all the way in the garage, and still I have to make sure that there's not anything here that will fall down as soon as I open the trunk, because those seats right here, they don't go all the way down flat. It's a little bit on a hill, like I told you before. So if you buy this truck, just if it's your first day, you go grocery shopping, just be careful, because if you park on a hill on your driveway, everything here can just fall down here as soon as you open the door. Now, as you can see, there's a decent amount of space here. It's not too bad, but once you pull this seat up, which I'm doing right now, as you can see, the curtains are right up here, and I'm just gonna hold this up. And the only problem is you actually have to hold it. If not, it'll stop. And once you put those seats up, you have nothing here, like nothing at all. You can't even fit a bag up here. You cannot even fit a bag up here. Now, before we bought this car, we know that the trunk space were bad. Once you put the seat up, now as you can see here, you have nothing at all, like literally nothing. And now the next thing we're gonna talk about is the wired CarPlay. Now, believe it or not, I like wired CarPlay better than wireless CarPlay, because I have wireless CarPlay in my IS350, and sometimes it takes about maybe a minute to load up, and sometimes it just drop, and then you have to wait for CarPlay to come back up again. Now I thought maybe because they wanna have, because they wanna have on my IS350 was aftermarket, that's why it does it sometimes. But I went to the few cars with wireless CarPlay and the factory, and they do the same thing. But the only problem I have with the wired, I just wish that those USBs were in here instead of here. Now maybe right here it's fine. Maybe Lexus could have put one in here, because previously Lexus has the USBs inside here, but they moved it from here to here. Now because I plugged this thing here, you cannot close that thing. And then the other problem is let's see, you like you drive in, that wire goes on this mouse pad here, and then it's messing with this. Then out of this, other than that wire just move and touch this, and then the music that you were listening to just change to something else. As you can see here, I'm moving this and it's just moving that. And I wish these power folding mirrors were automatic. Instead, you have to push it that way to unfold, and to fold them you gotta push that button right there. Now there's a little device, it's like a bypass you can buy on Amazon. I actually bought one and I forgot, and now I don't know where I put that thing. Maybe I just have to buy another one. All right guys, I have to end this video because it's extremely hot in here and I cannot take it anymore. And these were the stuff that I feel like could have been better on this truck. Now don't get me wrong, I love this thing and I will make a video on all the stuff that I love about it, but these I just feel like it could have been better. But there's a new GX coming up right in the corner, so it'll be, I think June 8th is the day that they will release it, but you're not gonna have V8. I believe it's gonna be a twin turbo V6 hybrid, because there's no way they'll put a 4-cylinder in that thing. All right guys, I hope you enjoy. Have a good day, good night, and I will see you guys on the next one.